Headlines this morning, we'll be taking a look at the Punch newspaper. Also, we have information for you from the Vanguard and Nation, not forgetting Alausa Alert. Beginning with the Punch newspaper, fuel scarcity. FG begins 15-day emergency fuel supply. As fuel scarcity continues to bite harder in different locations, the federal government said it has begun a 15-day emergency fuel supply to ensure the commodity circulates across the length and breadth of the country. The government also disclosed that vessels importing premium motor spirits would continue to berth at the shore to discharge petrol to different depots from where the product would be distributed to different filling stations. Minimum wage. FG Labour talks deadlocked. NLC defends 615,000 demand. The ongoing negotiations for a new minimum wage have deadlocked following the inability of the federal government and organised labour to reach a consensus on the issue. President Bola Tinubu gave this indication in his speech during this year's International Workers' Day celebration in Abuja on Wednesday. Safe School initiative to cover off-campus hostels commander. In addressing student safety, the National Safe School Response Coordination Center commander, Hamid Abodori, has highlighted the importance of including off-campus accommodations like student hostels within the Safe School framework. On February 9, 2024, students of the Federal University of Technology, Akure, Futa, protested against the incessant robbery attacks that had been ravaging the student community. FG gives fresh condition for gas license. The federal government says it will stop granting licenses to gas companies with no capacity to build pipelines for gas distribution. This, the government said, became necessary to discourage the importation or transportation of compressed natural gas through the roads. The Minister of State for Petroleum, Gas, Ipmo, made this disclosure when he was in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, on Wednesday. Moving on to Vanguard newspaper, banks closed 2 million accounts over BVN, NIN, others. Commercial banks in Nigeria closed 2.021 million bank accounts in the first quarter of 2024 to clean their books of questionable accounts and comply with regulatory orders on the linkage of bank accounts to the National Identity Number, NIN. This is contained in a report by the Nigerian Interbank Settlement System, NIBS, which also indicated that the number of inactive bank accounts grew month on month by 4 million or 2.0% to 19.7 million in March 2024 from 19.3 million in the previous month, February. May Day, governors promise better working conditions, pay rise for workers. Governors yesterday commended workers on their resilience and promised to prioritize their welfare and ensure better working conditions, including a pay rise. The governor spoke as the labor leaders, the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, and other stakeholders urged the government and other employers to prioritize workers' welfare and address their numerous challenges. A bit of foreign news, London sword attack suspect charged with murder of 14-year-old British Nigerian Daniel Anjorin. UK police named a 14-year-old boy killed in a sword attack in London this week as Daniel Anjorin and said the suspect will face murder and other charges over the violent rampage. The teenager died on Tuesday morning as he walked to school in the east of Britain's capital when he was attacked by a man wielding what appeared to be a samurai-type sword. And from the Nation newspaper, petrol scarcity. Queues will fizzle out soon, says House of Reps. The House of Representatives Committees on Petroleum Resources, Midstream and Downstream yesterday assured Nigerians that the long queues at filling stations across the country will disappear in the next 1 or 2 days. They said the logistic problems that led to fuel scarcity, which caused untold hardship among Nigerians, have been resolved. Share warning of impending terror attack with Nigeria, Matawale tells US. The Minister of State for Defense, Dr. Bello Matawali, has urged the United States government to always share with Nigeria information on impending terror attacks on the country. He said such information and intelligence the U.S. sends to its citizens in countries with crisis could be shared with Nigeria to fight banditry and terrorism. I'll take this last one from Alausa. Alert. Food crisis, Lagos to leverage technology. Agri startups have been advised to leverage technology to provide solutions to the economic challenges and rising cost of food items in the country. Lagos State Commissioner for Agriculture, Ms. Abisola Olusoya, gave the charge during the Agri Innovation Tribe Hangout held at the Impact Hub, Ikoni, Lagos, and urged members of the group to see themselves as part of the solution. That's it. You can pick up a copy of any of the dailies. Go online to read more. Also, interact with us via our social media platforms: X Traffic Radio 961, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961, on Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel Traffic Radio 961 and follow me across social media at Dele Agadumo.